Working in fast-paced corporate world can be overwhelming. With an emphasis on productivity and endless requests for more deliverables, it's easy to get lost in the hustle of one's career. It can be difficult to find time for self-reflection, for self-care, leading to feelings of burnout and sometimes lack of purpose, or even feeling the disconnection from growth like-minded community who understands your real-life challenges. This was the main starting point when starting to think about organizing the first He Expands and Evolve men's retreat as a safe container designed with the main aim to helping individuals access their own human capacities, creating an uplifting container where they can take care of their minds, their bodies, and knowing how to manage their different emotions. The main theme of this first retreat used three main keywords: ground, connect, and flow. Ground in an individual level, connect with the others, and flow as a collective.
It's the first day of this journey, and we really want, me and the team, we want the people first of all to feel safe, to feel safe to be in a group, to feel that the group have good eyes on you, that you have a place to be more authentic than maybe you are in your life, and to explore yourself. And there is a field where you can explore yourself. So it was really creating a field.
Well, this workshop really just helped me kind of open up a little bit to accepting male help, kind of having another man hold space for you.
It's the first time, to let go. And as much as I let go, as much as I feel more relieved, it's something very exciting, and looking forward how it's gonna actually feel tomorrow and day after, because obviously all of this, as much as we get a build-up stress, so I'm pretty sure the build-up of relief of stress as well, that's gonna actually reflect in a better way. And that's what I'm actually looking forward to.
What does the world look like? What does reality look like for an awakened individual? What are the various aspects that come into play when we become conscious to the fact that we are playing this game of life? The key message today specifically was an understanding of our unconscious aspects and unconscious parts of ourselves and how they express in our lives, and what it means to come into consciousness. And we hear the term awakened man a lot. And what does life look like for an awakened man? How does an awakened man perceive reality and navigate through reality? So
it's just been really incredible to get to connect deeply with these brothers from all over the world. We've got almost every continent represented, and it's just really powerful to be reminded of our capacity for connection and for really supporting one another, and really allowing ourselves to come together in a safe environment to express ourselves and to share what we're going through and our struggles, and also to be empowered.
So often as a child, we look at our father and our mother standing on top of those pillars here as the god and the goddess who can do no wrong. Until one day, maybe, this pedestal falls down and we can see them eye to eye. But very often, we are continuing our life looking at our father and mother as the god and the goddess. And we never really grow up because we are still having a different relationship. And then we look at this woman and we say, wow, she is going to do it for me. That's it. She's going to give me all that I didn't get as a child. And we fall in love. Because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to say, oh my God, my mother again? I thought I already overcame that. But I didn't. Because we didn't really get the point. We didn't really connect with our mother to see her for really who she is and healing that wound and that pain. Because she has given us something we will never, ever be able to give back, because she gave us life.
I am honored to be part of this circle, this space that has been created by Brother Mo. And I feel like there is a big part that is going to be in me going forward after this.
How does a victim step out of being a victim? It's by taking ownership and taking responsibility. So more and more saying, okay, that's what's going on inside of me, and I'm making a different choice now. For me, what's really important is just to know that this is a journey and you don't need to be perfect and you don't need to perform and you don't need to have it figured out right now. But just what I see here is this openness and this curiosity in exploring and going deeper and creating new choices for yourself. That's what I always see, like people are stuck in a certain habit, in a certain pattern, and then they don't have a choice. And my mission is really to give choice, like create a broader range of how you interact with yourself, with others, through the body, through your words, so you're not stuck in like the same lane. Because like the theme is expand and evolve, right? So we want to evolve.
My key message to the brothers: we are all different. Human design is the science of differentiation. And by knowing how we are designed to move, to operate our strategy, making our decisions, and how others are designed to do this also.
What I wanted to bring in this workshop was a little understanding of how human body works.
I was leading a yoga/movement kind of session here for the guys. It was interesting to explore such things with them in the sense that often yoga is not something that is very common around the men.
So today we done 5 rounds of Wim Hof breathing, followed by ice baths, so cold water immersion. And really the focus of today was to allow people to realize the power of their breath.
I think what is important for me is to create an embodiment, really a physical situation that men can feel safe with other men. And there is acceptance of diversity and just feeling that we can be for each other without effort. Really effortlessness of being together, effortlessness of seeing beauty and good in others. And it's really like surrendering to meeting each other.
How do you put into words an experience that pierces through every layer logic can fathom? We shared a lot of words: brotherhood, trust, vulnerability, support, trauma, consciousness. But beyond those words, in the silence, in the presence in front of these men, in front of all of you, gazing deep into the cosmos they behold, there I found a connection that is eternal.
5-day retreat was truly amazing. So nourishing on every layer of my being. The connection with all the brothers, nourishing food, the workouts, the trauma releases that we had.
It has been a week of incredible transformation.
The conversations, the facilitators, and the openness from everyone was just out of this world.
I realized that I can learn to love myself by loving others, by seeing myself in them.
It's very nourishing to really finally see myself again.
It was magical, it was potent, it was grounding. It was beautiful.
This retreat is really an excellent and amazing experience. It's not just talks, and because it also combines with workout, music, yoga. It's like everything. So it's a total experience that you will really grow from it.
So beautiful to gather between men, between brothers, in such a lovely way, such a free way. Being able to cry, being able to play, being able to be strong, being able to be vulnerable, being able to be warriors, being able to be our most feminine part of us, being able to break.
It's a place of connecting where you can truly be yourself and be healed through that.
It's the support. It's like we are supported, and sometimes in the world, in your life, it feels like you're alone and you have to be strong, you have to hold it, you have to do, you have to. And when you feel like we felt here, this support that everyone is doing their part and you just have to do your part and it's not that much, and there's always someone holding, you know, this, you can fall. And I feel that gives you more power to then be the man that you can be.
I came here thinking one thing, that I would offer something, and little that I know I got more than I even knew I needed.
I would like to send a message to the brothers over here that I didn't get a chance to send to. Just telling everybody that I have so much love and respect for the strength and the vulnerability of everybody coming together and sharing their weaknesses and, downfalls sometimes. And it's really allowed me to open myself up and feel more accountable and really acknowledge some of the problems that I know I had inside, but hadn't really taken concrete steps towards fixing. Feels very, very good to be here right now.
I always wanted to be seen as a good man. Enough about me. What do you want in a man? Different question, but what is it about being a man that makes you wonder so much about what kind of man you are? There's a responsibility there, I get it. There's becoming a man, or a dad even, that's not like your shitty-ass dad. The difference reflected in the way you show up for things, for others, mostly for others, to a fault. Don't despair, it takes time to become a dangerous man. You see, there's a shift going on, a mighty, powerful shift. I don't know what is shifting or from where or whence, but men are a part of it. Dangerous men who don't really have that under control. Perfectly nice men who always wanted to be seen as good men. It's an energetic shift. There are star systems involved. Great galactic cataclysmic is going down. Harmless men aren't prepared. It's fine, we don't need them to be. And as I look around my known world, as I scan the faces for signs of life, of knowing what the fuck is going on, I see my brothers through the haze of a culture that is smoldering, on the brink, whimpering under the wreckage of itself, like a puppy too traumatized to think. I see these men's eyes and I know I can count on them to be dangerous, to be men of heart-driven wisdom and courage, to be ready for anything, rigorous test of will or glistening opportunity, and to be true to themselves, to be present, and most of all, to be of service to a world that so desperately needs dangerous men.